Last week, we stumbled upon the Hunter's Stead. This small cabin is an abandoned homestead sitting atop a small rise, and from a distance seems like it may be a small but useful shelter for the fugitives of Fandar. The PCs stumbled across it during their exploration for other survivors, for Chernardo Rangers, for supplies. As they approached, they see a wooden cabin, small and square, standing in a clearing dotted with tree stumps. Someone has deforested this area to make room for this structure, leaving only tall grass to carpet the clearing. A jumble of poles near the cabin serves as a rack for the drying animal hides or fish. No smoke issues from the chimney. The cabin is home to a half-elf ranger named Keylock, whose miserable life has turned him from a lonely misanthrope to a deranged and crazed wight. He stalks the cabin where he once lived, emerging on occasion to hunt. He abhors outsiders, especially elves and fellow half-elves, and attacks any intruders on sight. And he looked like this. We are going to re-roll for initiative.
Holy fuck. Ben, you're gonna die.
Oh, we got the same initiative. Nice.
Yeah. How do you have a plus 11? Oh.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'm an expert in the
Is there a
shadows.
grease fire? Okay. Thank you, honey.
If anything, Ben can go first if you want.
Do you have a course of action that you want to try?
Yeah, just figuring like what I should really do.
Mm-hmm.
Scream, aha!
And I'm, yeah, maybe. And I'm pretty sure you have something to stun.
Oh, I wish I had something this done. No,
That's right.
I don't.
So, there is a penalty to everyone outside. Now, Eden, I saw what you did there. Go ahead and put yourself back inside the house. You did commit to going in there. And who is this? Oh, that's a dog. Okay. Everybody else, I've asked for your initiative roll, but you do not actually join initiative until you have line of sight to the creature. And at this time, you do not even know what is going on inside the cabin. Because when we left last week, he walked in, and Keylock turned his head, saw Eden, revealed himself to be a white, and that's where we ended it. So, that is where we will pick it up. Just refreshing my memory with his abilities. Okay. So, he lunges, basically pounces. Nope, that's the lynx. Son of a bitch. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, just rereading the correct character description now. Not fighting a white lynx. You're just a white. Okay,
How
I'm
bad
ready.
can this be?
all right.
Guy.
He pounces, charges you, and does a melee strike against you. This is a slam attack. He's basically picking you up and slamming you on the ground. Not with a 5, though.
He called his attack way too early. He's like, I'm gonna slam you, and then I sidestepped it.
Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay. That is his turn.
Eden, stumbling back a little bit from these two slams that he's dodged, he will... What's he gonna pull out? He'll pull out his hands, and he's gonna charge him up with a little bit of magic and throw them. Does a 28 hit?
You say he pulls out his hands and throws them?
He locks them up. He starts to throw hands. He's
He
punching.
throws hands, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought you said. Yes, a 28 hits.
Is that a crit?
No.
He has 18 armor class or higher? Damn. So that's 9 piercing and then 4 d4. So 9 plus 7.
Sorry, my mistake. That is a crit. The frickin' Lynx character keeps hopping up on me. Rid of that thing. I'm gonna get that out of the way. Yeah.
Oh, max.
Yeah, 28 is a crit.
24. So 9 plus 16 plus 11 plus 7. So that's 18 plus 9, 20
27.
plus 16, 37, 43.
43.
And then with my last action, I will call to the others. It's like, there's a guy here. He's trying to punch me. Please help. He looks very scary.
He did look scary. You killed him with one shot again.
So as you're yelling to us, he just kind of stumbles backward and
Is he dead?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
I mean-
so sorry.
cool. Let's loot the rooms.
I mean, yeah. AC 15, HP 26. Yeah. That's gonna do it.
He has no head left. He's gone.
That's right.
Never mind, false
fact-
alarm.
The
Well,
the flesh of this walking corpse is rotted and putrid, and you do so much tremendous damage with this one hit that it kind of like ruptures and pops and makes a bloody, nasty, rotting, putrid mess that kind of splatters in a 360-degree area, including all over you. It is gross, and you take, roll a Constitution save first off.
So fortitude?
Yeah, Fortitude.
23.
Okay, you save there, and then it's gonna be a 1d4, 2 points non-lethal, sickening damage.
No, it's tainting my roots.
Yep. Whites are humanoids who rise as undead due to necromancy, a violent death, or an extremely malevolent personality.
Does it have the normal zombie feature where if it goes down, it has a chance to come back up, or is that just D&D?
Why don't you give me a roll for that, and I will tell you what roll to give me.
Occultism? Question mark?
Undead is
kind of
gonna
a
be
roll in
religion.
Religion? 15.
Okay. On a 15, you think that if he had killed any of you, he might have been able to turn you into a white. But you don't recall anything specific about them being able to resurrect themselves or do any kind of weird fake deaths, Hollywood villain coming back for the fight, like one more final jump scare kind of thing.
Yeah, Edom will just stick his head out. It's like, all clear, false alarm. It's an old man, actually.
So what did you find, the rat?
No, just a weird, stinky old man. That's that old person smell.
the mothballs and
And then I'll spend whatever left to search the house.
Okay. Yeah. Man, that was a week of hype, and that was over very quickly. Dust and cobwebs cover the interior of the cabin, and many of the obvious valuables have been looted previously, while he was out occasionally hunting. A single boot of striding and springing. Okay, so it is a boot of striding and springing, but it's only the one boot, lies on the floor. The furniture and personal belongings are broken and smashed. But mounted over the fireplace are Keylog's masterwork longsword and his +1 long bow. Give me a perception check. Okay, Ben, you there is nothing else of interest in the cabin, but you hear something coming from outside, not too far, in the woods. It appears to be a combination of hurt and sad mewling from a large cat-like creature. And I think Dasani is okay, so I don't think it's Dasani.
Yeah, Dasani is at 100%.
You guys you're out of turn order. The rest of y'all hear that as well.
There's only one boot, right? So we can't use these boots to do anything. We'd need both for it to work?
Correct.
Okay.
Which direction can we hear it coming from? Because I'm directly north of everything.
To the east.
So where the lynx jumped out at us. Okay.
Well, I'll take a short time and finish off my circumference. Have a look in this hole thing without actually getting into it. What does it look like?
Okay.
Is that a hole into the ground? Or?
No, it's a building. It's an outbuilding, and there's a little door on this side. Over there. You want to open it and go in? Or you want to open it and take a look?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. All right. No worries, mate. Okay. So, about that time, I'd say about a minute or two has gone by. The sounds get a little louder. And Fallon, were she here, would be able to see this. I think Boos might be able to see it. Yeah, he's got line of sight. The lynx is like slowly low crawling across the ground from out of the woods to the back of the house and then out of y'all's sight. Still this mewling sound, something between pain and sadness.
I guess Destiny would, seeing that, yeah, he would go over to it. Stealthily first.
Okay. When you go ahead and go around like do your stealth. There you go. Good idea. Okay. Not the best stealth roll. But you get around the corner and it's not there. But you see a little spot where a little hole, basically, like a crawl space that goes under the shed. Cabin, sorry. And there's some fresh blood there. So he made his way underneath the cabin.
Do I see anyone? Like anyone in my party?
I think Ola just popped around the side of this building, so you probably have line of sight on him.
Is this a window, Garen? At the top of the cabin? Or is this just weird?
No, there's no windows.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'd like wave at him to get his attention, then I'm gonna point to me, then point to the hole.
What do you make of that, Ola? He points to himself, and then he points to the hole in the ground.
Well, I said I wasn't going in that little hut thingy.
Right?
So I'll come over and find out what he's on about.
All
What's
right.
happening?
Her animal, another cat went under. Gonna see what the hell.
Okay, if you're going to go in, I'll wait at the end of the hole and yell out if you need help.
Of course. I don't think there's another entrance, so this could be a one-way. So yeah, easy enough.
All right. Ben, what are you doing?
It's probably still taking me quite a little bit to thoroughly search this cabin. It's up to you if
Yeah.
enough time's passed.
I think I like that, and I think just for flavor, you know, as you're kind of looting around and digging around and poking around, you hear a creak, right? Could have been maybe Boos crawling underneath the shed on his side, or it could have been this link crawling up from whatever hidey hole, cubby hole, secret exit entrance he had. And it is the same one. I don't know how close you were to it, but I'll just give this to you guys. It was the same one from before. He is very hurt, very wounded, and he is not trying to attack. In fact, he is just kind of like hunkered down by the remains of Helock and the white, and he's just whimpering and whining and like gingerly putting his paw out to him and just testing to see if he's okay or not.
He's up in the cabin with the remains, correct? Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the cabin with you.
Eden.
So the hidey hole just goes underneath the edge of the building into the roof.
And Boost, you find your way through the little crawl space. It's pretty wide open under there. It doesn't take you very long to follow the trail and see that there's other little false bottom that you could poke your head up into and basically, assuming you're not too large of a creature, well, you're a cat, so as long as your whiskers fit, you could fit up into this space too.
Yeah, I am like 5 feet and 5 feet in total. So, but yeah, I'd be near the between medium and small, I would think.
The link sees you pop. So do you pop in? Like, do you join? Do you pop up and pop into the cabin with Ben, with Eden?
Can I like when I'm underground? Do I like see anything, or
Just hair, a lot of fur, claw marks, some dead, small dead animal skulls, and some fresh blood.
yeah, I just pop my head up.
Okay.
And see what the hell.
Okay. You see the inside of the cabin. You see Keylok, you see Eden, and you see the lynx trying to like sniff and smell and nudge the dead white.
Ben's probably taking a small knee beside them if it's not aggressive. He's just gonna like take time to, I guess, soothe the lynx would be a way to say it. Not aggravate the lynx.
Animal handling. Oh, which I don't think we have, do we? So nature?
Nature, sure, it's fine.
Alright.
13. Can I use the hero point on that?
You may. Let's see if the dice are more luckier than your plan.
No, it is not.
No. Yeah, the lynx kind of hisses at you and growls a little bit, but doesn't make a move. Just kind of gets between you and Keylog. I'm just gonna put him right here. So if you're that close, he may swipe at you, even though he's very injured himself.
Then yeah, Eden's gonna see the two little cat ears and then the cat eyes pop up from the other hidey hole being disarming, and then just a little quiet as he blinks.
If I see Lynx like just being a little sassy right now, to help it and gain a little more trust, I would use my produce, my little healing ability to produce berry.
Berry? Did you just attack it with a berry? Take that! God.
The little plant just grows in their hand, and if their hands aren't free, it just grows right in front of them.
Oh, so it grows out of the lynx's little paw.
Yeah, if the paw is like free. Yeah.
I see. Okay. Interesting. And then it is 20. What is 22? Oh, it's so it's if he eats it, he gets 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And it has resistance to void damage.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't meant to happen.
Okay.
I'm just reading.
What was that? Yeah, that's good.
Oh, I'm just gonna roll a d20 here. I like how Boost does this. Like low, he does this. High, he does that. Sometimes lets the die decide what happens.
Oh, it's in the middle. What's middle mean?
Okay. So he kind of bats at it like a real cat would do if anything sticky was ever on their paw, like a piece of tape or something. Sees that it doesn't come off immediately, and he's hurt, he's tired. So then he goes to inspect it, try to maybe pull it off with his teeth, and he gets a smell of it and does see that it's food. So he gingerly takes a little bite, and therefore is restored 1d4. Do the roll for me. Let's see how much health he gets back.
4 HP.
Yeah, not bad. Get rid of that's Auburn. Only her right now.
Rose just outside killing things for fun. Ro.
Okay. Yeah, Ro, what are you doing? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Corey?
Yeah. Sure, yeah.
Oof. Could not hear
Can
that
you
at
hear
all,
me?
hon. No, I didn't hear what you said.
How about now?
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm gonna give Stabby like 2 of my actions, and I just want him to go to inspect what's going on inside. Like he's gonna stand next to Sam. And are we trying to like placate the cat, or what are we trying to do?
It'd be quite a
Um,
scene. You walk in and you see the Sani feeding berries and Eden kneeling on the ground next to it,
Right.
covered in gore.
Yeah, you wouldn't be sure actually, because you're just now coming into the room, but that's what you see. The white is dead in a big, bloody, gory mess. Eden is a big, gory mess. There's a lynx on the ground with eating something off of its own paw, and Boos is somewhat in, or head's popping in, or maybe all the way in. I don't remember.
Okay, well, I mean, me just moving in there did everything, so I don't have any more actions left. So I'm just observing.
Well, we were out of combat, so you can
Oh.
freely move around the map and get in there.
Yeah, well. How close is it? Can Stabby get no, because Stabby needs to stay near me in case this lynx gets wild.
Yeah, when Stabby comes in, the mood of the lynx changes, and he seems to be aggressive. He kind of furs up. It takes.
I would also tell you that the lynx would feel full for 10 minutes with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna get to Brad in a
So
second.
I guess, yeah, I just want to observe what's going on, just kind of make sure that I'm not pushing any buttons or anything.
Okay. So that's the impression you get, is that when Stabby comes in, the lynx seems to get aggressive. The hackles come up, and he comes back to standing. He's kind of between you and. Let me move you back a little bit. Between you and Stabby, or between Stabby and Elok.
And the white.
Yeah, the white. All right, Brad, back to you, bud. What are you doing?
Okay, I said I was going to check at the hole to make sure he was alright. I didn't know where the hole went, so I just call out, "How's it going in there? What's happening?"
Destiny would scream bloody murder down the hall.
Bloody murder? Well,
just scream like he's in pain.
okay, well,
With no comment.
I'll immediately go through the same entry, follow him into the bloody murder. What do I see when I pop my head up?
All right. Yeah, you very easily find the little path, see the little latch, pop your head up, and you see the scene that's inside the cabin. A very dead and bloody white. Eden looks like he might be dead. He's covered in gore.
Okay. Are you alright, Eden? Do you need some help?
Similar to Sani, where he's like, keeps the voice low, and then points towards the lynx. But you see he's moving. He's just covered in gore, but you don't think it's any of his because it's a little rotten and fleshy.
Okay. What do I see the lynx doing? Because I think I might not have seen the lynx at all because I went around that building at the same time he came out of the woods.
Yeah, there's a good chance that you did. Good chance that you did miss him. But as soon as you see him inside the cabin, you recognize it as the same one that attacked you earlier. And you can see the wounds that you gave him. He is very wounded.
But he's acting aggressively towards Stabby.
Yeah, that's right. When you come in, yes, he's got his hackles up. He's standing between the body of the white and Roberto, or Stabby.
Okay, well, there's a bit of a load up at the doorway there, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to advance. I'm just going to set in defense and wait to see what happens.
Okay.
I'll just ask if Stabby's alright. Can I talk to Stabby? Or he only talks to its owner?
Yeah, you'd probably talk to Ro. Stabby is a construct, like a robot.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that it has a personality of its own.
Stabby, are you alright?
Stabby's doing good. I promise. He's doing all right.
Okay, well I'll wait and see because that's the first I've seen and they say they're alright, so I'll wait and see.
Okay. The lynx sort of maintains his position. He's looking around. You can tell he's a little bit nervous with so many people inside Elok's cabin. He moans and yowls and growls, and it still seems very this combination of pain and remorse. And he goes, and his ears kind of droop a little bit, and he goes back and like puts his little chin on top of his paws at Kelok's face.
If 10 minutes has passed, Destiny would do the same thing with the berry again.
10 minutes has not passed.
Alright. He'll still kind of slowly walk up, but kind of like sit down
Okay.
and okay distance away. And kind of pat his leg.
Nature, unless you have added one for animal handling.
I did, yes.
Okay,
Oh, nice.
very nice. His attitude decreases. His hackles kind of go down. He puts his ears back across, back down, close to his head, and he kind of like he's favoring his one of his back paws, like he's not putting weight on it. Probably more injured than the rest of him.
Would you
Had
like
a very-
Destiny near it? Sorry.
No, go ahead, because I just had the most horrible thought, like that I was gonna make Stabby go over to him and heal him with the searing healing, and that's not gonna
Yeah.
that's not gonna be good.
You can definitely try, Boos.
If he lets Destiny like come near him,
You can attempt to move your token on the board to where you would want to be in this very crowded hallway.
yeah. He would kind of move like a kid, like an actual cat, a little bit, putting down his little stick, and yeah, slowly moving towards.
Okay. Okay. So, I'm not going to make you guys re-roll animal handling because I feel like your one roll kind of covers a certain amount of time. And during that time, whatever that first roll was, is going to kind of govern his behavior and attitude towards you. Okay, so right now he doesn't care much about Eden. He has shown that he doesn't care about Roberto or Stabby. But you come close and he lets you get close. Now, you're familiar with how dogs and cats have pretty much a two-step authentication process when they meet each other in nature and in the wild. There is the eye contact where they look at each other, And then the second step of that authentication process, the smelling. And usually that is the smelling of the butts. It is very ritualistic. We all know it. We've all seen it. And that's the posture that the Lynx is giving you.
To make it more
I don't know
easy,
how cat-like you want to play this.
you would do a little bit cat-like, but to make it a little more calming, he would whatchamacallit first reach in his bag or the pack and kind of cover his paws in the scent of the meat of a ration he carries. So that scent is more or less covering him. But yeah, he would definitely be kitty to.
Interesting. And is this rare, rotten meat? What kind of meat do you carry around? Is this a what you
I
call it?
would think it'd be kind of jerky, so.
Okay. Okay.
Because it is a ration port that
A ration.
you
That's what I was.
dry stuff with you.
Yes, absolutely. That's the word I was trying to come up with. A ration. Okay. All right.
Like a doggy treat.
Yeah. Exactly. A dried meat. Okay. The lynx smells it and passes on it. He passes on it. Not a fan of jerky, I guess.
Nice.
But you do get sort of like this purr growl out of him, and typical to cats in my experience, he immediately like has acknowledged you, and then immediately snuffs you, and goes back to attending to Keylock, and just pawing at him, smelling him, laying down on his paws next to him and whimpering.
I don't think we should leave his spirit here to be restless, but I can't take him away from his owner.
I'll look it later.
Well, the owner's dead. Most animals that have their owners die will stay excessively long next to them, possibly die themselves, if you know them in the...
All great thought. Somebody could follow that up with a medicine roll, a nature roll.
I would, but I'm not sure whether they'd like me or not, because I got medicine, battle medicine.
Oh.
This just has to do with finding out information. Okay. I like both of those rolls. With those rolls, you know that what you're saying is correct. Like, this animal, without medical attention, will die. If he's left out here on his own, he will likely not recover from his wounds, and he will die. If he was healed, he could make it on his own, but that would be up to him. He would have to choose that. You know what I mean? Like, if he's not too heartbroken or upset over losing Helock.
Yeah, that's why I'm a little bit worried about me approaching. I've got battle medicine, medicine bag. I got the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah.
But he may not like the fact that I chopped him up.
Right. That's right. His
Yeah,
attitude towards you is probably worse starting out than anybody else. Just because.
Yeah.
But with an animal
Well,
handling, if it's successful, you could at least change that and move it up one notch.
It's like you got a lot of healing kits with me, because I'm practically the doctor of the group. Is
Go ahead.
what would Fallon be saying at the time? Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, Fallon.
Hi. I'm trying to follow along. So the dead giant is dead, and the lynx maybe had some kind of like spirit bond with him.
That is a pretty
Oh,
good
yeah.
assumption.
Is it an accurate assumption?
It seems to be his pet. So yes.
Ah.
No one has used that
Okay.
term yet, but shoot, you could roll a Arcana or Nature to see if that has merit.
I don't have anything to do with animal
Roll.
handling.
No, that was just for Fallon. She asked a very specific question. Yeah. Let's see here what I have for you. That's a really good idea.
Would survival suffice?
So I'm going to just read this to you as a way of answering the question and telling you what you've learned from this dice roll. This animal companion, this lynx, stayed by her master's side when he was still alive and while he died. Sensing Elok's suffering and then witnessing his transformation into an undead creature damaged the poor cat's psyche. Now she prowls the clearing, marking the territory and bringing wounded animals in an attempt to feed him. I've been saying he, but she attacked anyone approaching the cabin. Although wild empathy or spells could potentially calm her, blah blah blah. Over time, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so there was some sort of bond between the lynx and Keylok.
Well, my medical skill is pretty good, so without having any animal handling, I'll make an attempt to slowly inch forward in a very not defensive, non-aggressive movement to see if it'll be in the mood for some healing.
I'll also
Okay,
step out
but,
a little bit to let him walk
Yeah,
past,
to even
right?
get close, you'll need to roll nature unless you have one created specifically for animal handling.
No.
Well, Fallon has access to the Soothe spell. And she didn't fight, so she should have all her spells. So yeah, Fallon could use the Soothe spell just to calm the lynx, if that's what we're aiming to do.
We are. Its attitude is mixed right now, depending on the person. They all rolled high and low for animal handling.
Wow.
Okay.
That is awesome.
Oh, well, that said one willing creature. Is that
Yeah. I don't know. I copied it off of the Roll20 spell thing.
okay? I tell you what, I will make it willing if you can also pass a nature roll or animal handling if you have that one. And I'm going to give you a circumstance bonus because your whole thing is kind of animals.
Sorry, the nature or animal handling?
Well, both. It depends. If you would have had to create a custom one at the bottom of your sheet and call it animal handling, it's the same skill. Otherwise, you would
Well-
just click nature.
She rolled a 23 nature skill just a second ago.
You are right. Thank you, Corey. Okay.
You're welcome.
So yeah, then it works. So that the creature is willing to have you do that. Wow, it also heals it and calms it. Awesome.
Yeah.
So somebody got to do that. Good.
1d10. Okay. Roll a d10,
Gosh.
please, for me. Fallon.
Do we have a cat, a dog, and a unicorn? Life is so good.
We're making a full
Maybe.
menagerie.
Maybe. Okay. 8 more points. That is... Wow. That's amazing. Okay. That is awesome. The lynx sort of shakes it off, and a big hair... a cloud of hairballs, well, a cloud of hair and dust just kind of flies off of the creature and just like air fills the air and aerosols in the cabin, and the lynx is fully healed. Now he still has the wounded condition, but the wound, like his wounds, have stopped bleeding.
What if I did this to it?
Well, he's fully healed, so it was just like, if you remember what happened to Aubryn at the very beginning, like she stopped bleeding, but she still had a broken ribs that she had to just deal with over time. It's very similar, that the lynx is just going to need a few days to just recover and rest, just like you guys would.
Well, this one I'm just using for like the whole mainly treat wounds.
Yeah, but Fallon sort of did such a great healing job that there wasn't anything left. Like, it fully healed her at that point.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay. So, wow. Great job. Hero points all around. 1 extra one for Fallon for the great roll and the good idea, and the clutch full heal of the lynx. So I won't forget, Fallon.
Do we need to wait?
Go ahead. What, Brad?
Did you want me to... I was just wondering whether we need to hang around for a couple of days till it heals. If we're
No,
gonna
y'all
do
don't.
the good job. or
You don't
whether
have
we
to
need
wait at this cabin unless y'all wanted to make it like a temporary structure or a small structure for your fugitives.
The only thing we haven't done is
would make one.
examine that other building.
Right. So Brad shares that he saw an outbuilding in the back.
Yep, and it's got a door, but it's closed.
Did you
Fallon
want
is inclined to think that, like last time, it's just an outhouse.
Oh, this would be a pretty big outhouse.
It was a pretty big guy.
Yeah.
Like a garage.
Oh, he wasn't a giant. He was only that big last week for GM purposes, just so I don't lose him on the map. Especially
so you
the
could be
lynx.
intimidating.
Yeah,
Got
so
it.
he could be intimidating until Ben does his first attack. Bless
I'm
it.
sorry.
Have you ever tried just not being so
No, I'd be,
overpower OP?
I didn't build this. I make the most basic decision.
How dare you be so
Never
awesome?
played this game
Yeah,
before.
how dare you, sir? Let me see one more thing here before.
I'd
Okay.
be happy to check out the building.
Okay. There it is. I'm adding something to your journal, Fallon. But this this doesn't show up right away. This shows up in, say, 2 days. You will have access to this.
Sure. Although when you say journal, please tell me where I'm supposed to look to find this thing that I'm supposed to find in 2 days.
The journal is the same little tab you click on to go to your character page, and the handouts for the thing.
Okay, and what am I looking for after that?
The character sheet for the links.
Oh,
You
I
have
see.
just made a creature friend.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we have a cat, a dog, and a unicorn. My heart is so happy.
We
All
just
all
get
the
a
pets.
dragon and we'll round it out.
Right.
So we're gonna collect them all, people.
Pokemon trainers. Well, Aurora goes to the outhouse.
Should be able to see its stats now. Okay.
Can I press the light?
Let's look at the outbuilding. Brad says.
Ear to the door,
Yeah.
and
When
I'll wait for some backup.
Yeah, always a good idea. When you get to the door, you definitely smell smoked goods.
Oh, it's a smokehouse.
But there's been no smoke coming out of the buildings.
That's right. When you came up, the
That's
fireplace in the cabin was not smoking. And there's no smoke coming from this structure either.
Do I know anything about what smells like smoke but isn't?
I don't know that I know. So you could roll a dice, and let's see, this would probably be, I'm thinking, just either a straight up perception check or perhaps nature or survival.
I'll do survival because nature's got crappy stats. Ah, a 9. There's a fire.
I smell smoke.
Smells like smoke, or maybe a wet fart. You don't know.
I'll ask if somebody's going to come around here to back me up, so I can go through this door.
Sure, Fallon's here, so. Oh, apparently you can't go through the building. Alright, yeah, she'll come over.
Okay, I'll slowly open the door and peer in.
Shit. Okay.
I don't like that you said that.
The trap?
That's not.
Yeah.
Hold on, 'cause
That's
Gabby
me
put it that
peering
way.
in through the
Nope.
doorway.
Nope. Everybody else, just freeze right where you are. You've made your decisions. I do want to show Fallon something though. And all I'm doing is moving something up to the top layer. You've set up a trap.
Yay.
Just move it so you can see it. Okay. So
Like
Olaf,
Fallon set off?
yeah, you did. Yep. Olaf,
Ah.
you open the door. This simple wood and mud smokehouse was used to preserve food for the lean winter months. Before you can really take in account and stock of what is in there, you hear the sound of, oh shit, crap, coming from behind you as Fallon has tripped up and set up a trap.
Bless you.
This, bless you.
Bless you a third time.
I'll come straight away.
This is
And
an
check.
arrow trap.
I'll do a medical check.
It is, well, let me get the whole thing out first. This is mechanical.
Wait.
The trigger is touch, which you just did. The attack is a plus 15. Alright, that's pretty nasty. Does a 7 plus 15. It's a 7 plus
15,
yeah, plus
right?
15. Yeah, I'm assuming that
Yeah,
hits.
that'll hit.
So
I was
that
like,
is
that's not so bad. And
Yeah.
then the plus 15.
Yeah.
Darn it.
so that is a D8 plus 1. Okay, and it crits on a 3. So what is your DC?
What am I looking for? 12.
Okay, it does crit. So that is times 3 damage. That's a D8 plus 1 times 3. 21 points as this arrow just shoots straight through one of your calves. Well, not straight through, but lodges itself in the muscle of one of your calves.
If my I don't remember what happened last game, but if my current hit point stats are to be believed, she's like 3 or 4 points away from 0.
Right. Yeah, that tracks.
I'll cautiously come up and see that the trap doesn't have a double movement or something, and it's all taken up, and I'll apply medical help.
Okay. Well, that's the.
Battlefield.
Give me a perception first for the trap.
Perception.
Okay. You can tell that there is no reset on it, so this trap has done what it is going to do.
Okay.
Thank
Now,
you.
medicine.
Okay. And you're standing right here where your icon is when you do this.
Yep.
Okay. There are no more traps in that area. Okay. Let's see how this medicine skill of yours works.
Well, I've got basic medicine, but I've also got a battlefield kit. I don't know how the two work together.
I believe that they don't. I believe battlefield is specifically when you're in combat, and I think that the description may say something to that effect. Maybe click on them both and let's see what they look like, so we can see their description.
Okay. That's my medicine. Feats. Yeah, I've got battle medicine ×2. Is it giving you any stats and stuff there? Level 2 trained in medicine.
I think the 2 in this
action.
instance means that it's a level 2 spell. But you got it when you went to second level.
Yeah, because I upped it. It's not a spell, it's a feat.
It's a feat, sorry. Yeah, said that wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a level 2
You patch up
feat.
wounds even in combat.
Right. You can patch up wounds even in combat. So it can be used in and outside of combat. Okay.
Yep.
You attempt checks against higher DCs.
Wounds and restore.
Okay. So I have set a DC for the difficulty of patching up this wound. You're going to roll your medicine check against that DC. If you are successful...
Oh, damn.
This...
Yeah,
So his medicine roll was 24.
No, that was him trying to pull up the skill so we could all
Darn
see
it.
it. Let's try.
Why can't that count?
As with...
I can count.
As with treat wounds, and restore the corresponding amount of HP. This doesn't remove the wounded condition. Okay.
21.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Fantastic.
21. Fun, let me help you. And I start doing my battle medicine, cleaning wound, strapping you up. Do you feel any better?
He does.
I was gonna say, like, you kind of hear the trap go off in, like, from Fallon's direction, and, yeah, she's just, like, kneeling down on the ground, just like, I'm in pain.
Yeah. I'm assuming that this takes at least 10 minutes to do, and she is now immune to your battle medicine treatment for 1 day.
Well, that's silly. What rule? Why is that a rule?
No, it's in the description. I don't know, but I think it's because he can only do so much, right? One guy with one set of tools can only do so much. If he keeps picking at it and messing with it, he could probably actually cause harm. You just need to heal with other means. This is as much as he can do with this means.
Just saying.
Basically
wrong.
stops bleeding, gives you like physical support if there's a splint or something on the leg. Battlefield medicine is more of sort of patching over the wound, not actually fixing it. Correct?
So my reading of this, you're immune to the battle medicine, but not any other treat wound
Correct.
effect.
Right, immune to his battle medicine specifically. And yes, Brad, it's like, here, throw some dirt on it and get back out there, Sonny. The battle rages on.
So do I recognize that she's not accepting of my battle medicine?
Oh no, she accepted it, and she was healing. I was just trying to figure out how much. I'm going to rule, because I can't find anything to the contrary, that you heal 21 points of damage for now. I'm not sure I'm doing that right, but I don't have any other information in front of me at this moment, so that's what I'm
So I heal exactly what I lost. That's
Yep.
handy.
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
Treat wounds. Here we go.
I'll let everybody know that there's
Here we go.
still trapped around here, so be careful.
Yeah, it's not too late to retcon it. What is your proficiency right now with that skill? Are you trained or are you an expert?
With battle medicine.
Yeah, with battle medicine, you're what? Expert?
Battle medicine. It said skill 2.
Not battle
trained
medicine.
Oh,
in
you got to be
medicine.
trained. Yeah, the prerequisite is you're trained in medicine. Okay, so you
I'm
heal.
trained in medicine. I've got a battle medicine kit. I've got a medicine bag.
Right.
The medicine mixing beaker thingy as well.
Right. You couldn't do
Oh.
any of this if you did not have that. So because you're successful, it's actually 2d8. I found it. You roll.
Excellent.
Yeah, roll 2d8. That's how much you heal. Which makes more sense. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
She's having a 21, or I'd roll 2d8.
2d8, please.
Backslash. This one. Maybe not.
Yeah, I've got to change my key lock to German.
On the left-hand side where
16.
there's that black bar.
Whoa!
Alright,
Fantastic.
perfect.
He rolled double
take it.
eight, the highest he could have done. Excellent job. Another hero point for you, sir. First use of,
Ah.
I think, battle medicine correctly.
Well, because you gave us another point before and we always carry one,
Mhm.
that's my third one, so I'll throw it in the pool
Excellent.
for... Yep. Okay.
Okay, so once that's done,
I'm going to be very careful from now on.
the smokehouse, Helok's smokehouse has stood unused since his death. but the heavily smoked and salted meat and fish hanging within remains edible. The smokehouse contains 15 provision points worth of protein.
Wow. Excellent. 15
Yes.
protein.
Yes. And that puts done to this location.
Before we head out, Eden's gonna burn another undead corpse. Get rid of the bad spirit energy.
Okay. What do you do? Do we move the camp here to this location?
That's got the storage room for the meat and everything. And it gives us some protection from the weather.
It's not very big, though.
I don't think it's too bad.
Some people, I mean, like, it's people are going to have to, bring and put up tents anyway, but it is what it is. That's up to y'all.
Well, the
Well,
putty
that
cat
house
is
had-
there, and we can hang around with it for a while.
I think you could put like 8 to 10 sleeping bags toe to toe in that one room. And it has a fireplace.
Yep. I would agree to 8 for sure. At least 2 families worth.
Yep.
It'd be
and the
uncomfortable as
smoke
fuck.
But we
could
have,
use-
what, 30 people?
Mhm.
20 something.
We could
Might be
use
wrong.
the tents to make lean-tos off the side of the building.
Speaking about tents and weather and stuff, what is the weather? Is it still rainy from before, or is it cleared up now?
Nah, it's cleared up. Been kind of humid and muggy the last couple days.
Yeah, well, I reckon we should use this area for the next camp. Move the people up, and we go explore some more.
Well,
Okay.
do we want to take a moment to rest? He shakes his head a little. I got no juice left.
Mm.
Are we confident enough sending a small advanced group back to pick everybody up rather than the whole group go, or we can travel together? What's the choice?
Well, by the whole group, do you mean like the camp and the NPCs?
No, I mean our group that does the wandering, because we have to get back to the main group to bring it back up to where we are.
They
And if,
they automatically follow, and they've been given directions. That's why I was asking where you want them to end up. They could have set up like at the location where we fought Gashmaw, or if you want them to, they can move to this location. The benefits of staying at the last one was there was a lot of game that could be hunted. It was a hunting grounds basically. The downside is you don't want to be sedimentary too long. The longer you are in one place, the easier it is for the bad guys to find you. So they could stay there, or they could move here. This one has a lot of food, but it has a very limited supply of food. 15 provisions. And not a lot of space.
but it's got a friendly.
So
cat.
realistically, what could like each person carry for provisions? Like if we were to take this back to the main group.
Good question. I believe it's 5 bulk or 1 bulk.
Well, maybe the hunting grounds might be better for a day or two.
Because there's what, 3, 4 of us?
Mhm.
I can't count. But
Yeah.
surely that's enough to carry back 15 provisions, right?
Yes, I don't see a problem with the weight, if that's your question. Yeah.
I must. Okay. Yeah. That was just a thought. So yeah,
Not
we
to
can easily
mention-
take the provisions back to the villagers.
Sam and Stabby and maybe your links later can also probably carry all of that just by themselves. Sam's pretty beefy.
Yeah.
Only reason I asked about the advanced group is perhaps 2 people in safe distance, or 3 people could go back, and the ones want to do their rest for spells and whatnot and stay at the hut. I don't know. You guys make your mind up. I'm happy to do whatever.
I think the biggest thing right now that we have to deal with is shelter. Not most of these like stragglers haven't had shelter for like the last week or 2.
Just remember, if you light up the fireplace, there'll be smoke coming out, and there's people looking for us. So even though you have the hut, you might not have heat or a fire.
Counterpoint, we did just kill the person who was sent to look out to go hunt us. We may have a little bit of downtime before the next.
That's
general.
true.
Yeah, well, you're our leader at the moment, so I'll follow you.
Yeah, punchy
I did
LaRue.
not sign up for this. I didn't. Well. Vote of hands for cabin in the woods. I like those odds in the woods, in the cabin.
Okay.
I don't know. I was gonna say my vote is to kind of stay where we are. I don't know that I see a point of moving the villagers to the cabin we were just at.
Just for shelter. But if the other place is valid, then we may not have to move.
Well,
As Gary said
theoretically, we
before,
have tents and stuff set up. Like for what you're saying for shelter, like only 8 people have access to the inside of the hut, which is a third or less of the villagers that we have. So I don't see the point of moving there if there's not a benefit for more of them.
The other thing is somebody's got to clean up that mess.
Oh God, yeah. Put Eden on that. He made it.
you're so lucky they don't have like prestidigitation in this, where I can just fucking clean things with a swish of my hand.
Yeah, for free. Just like, I mean, you're pretty much just killing people for free, so you might as well clean up after yourself.
Gotta do that by hand.
Okay, so we'll get back. I brought this up because the camp page, because I thought I remembered that we need to go over some. Oh, there it is. Okay, right. So let's use. I'm not backtracking. I'm not backsliding. We're not going to do this whole who does what thing. However, I think you are skipping over some resources that you could use. We have the elf and any of your direct followers that you could use to scout other areas on the map. So if you wanted some intel on some of the places on the map that we haven't traveled, you could send out a party to go investigate 1 or 2 of them and give you some info on what they find. It might speed things up a little bit. Also, wanted to remind y'all what you remembered last time, that you don't have to move adjacently from one hex to another from which you've discovered or previously explored. You can move up to 2 from any square that you have previously explored.
So there's currently 2 places of interest that I remember. One where the rangers are. What is this big R.
Yep.
The other, it says a shrine or a temple or something that's meant to get our memory back.
Right, from the dream. Right. So, Auburn would tell you that where she has marked this big R on the map, those 1, 2, 3, 4-ish hexes, she feels pretty confident that there is a Chernasardo redoubt hidden somewhere in there, and so it might be a location to find some allies. And then, yeah, the dream was telling you to find the underground caves of the. I don't want to say too much. What did I send you? I sent you guys all some language on that. Here we go. Here it is. Pursue the slow mutant priestess Aegis in the underground caverns found to the west in the Fangwood Forest. Her magical connection to her stone god will unlock your truth. Which is odd, because you don't know what that means. You don't know what a Aegis is. You don't know what a slow mutant is.
That direction.
Yeah, you just have a direction. And underground caverns, that's it. So, a couple of things you can do. What do you do? Let's talk about it. We'll say we're at the commander's tent. Now, what I also need to know is, did you long rest? Or did you come home and gather the troops, as it were, and have this meeting?
Sit, report, and then rest? Sat, report, and then rest. I think.
Okay. Do we hear any seconds? Any objections? I hear my music got really loud all of a sudden. Okay. Yeah. So I guess Ben, it's whenever you wanted it to be.
Yeah, I'd say just as soon as we get in, we should inform them, like, you know, we killed Orlo. We need to find Auburn to see if she can speak with undead. And
Right. Right.
It's like, hey, we're getting use out of this dead body that I carried all the way fucking here. Well, the dead head.
No.
And then giving the provisions to Jet, who I think she would greatly appreciate some smoked meats.
Yeah, absolutely. She is very happy to see that for a change. Yeah, let me take a look at Auburn. She's like, you want to do what now? Talk to the dead? You. Well, why didn't you just ask your question when he was living? Did somebody just have to get their gun off?
I tried, alright? I pressed my button and then it exploded.
I'm sure you did your best. No, she has no means to speak with the dead.
Will
Oh,
she know
and
anyone?
one more thing. Take that nasty thing out of my tent.
Put it back in the bag.
And
Would you
a
know
shower for yourself would not go unappreciated, because you are still a gory mess. I don't know that you've done anything about that yet.
Nope. There's not really many showers here. There's no...
Go find a creek.
Yeah.
All right. Uh,
Inform that Orlu's dead, so we can cross that off our little red
Ah,
lantern board.
right. Well, who was he? I mean, right now he's just a name on a paper. Let's see, make sure I get to the right map here. Hold on. Their copy. I have y'all's copy of that page, and I have my copy of that page.
Should
Okay.
we know there was someone tasked to untest us after we
It would have
escaped?
been y'all by asking him questions before you slotted him, but since we don't have that opportunity, we don't really know anything more than we did. We just have a name.
I mean, she said she had answers. Okay. Something like that when she died? Like, the answers die with me. So kind of why I took the head. Maybe found out. Maybe find a reason.
Wait, she said the answers die with me.
Yeah. Yep.
What else did she? What else? What does that mean? What else did she say? So you're gonna tell Auburn about the dream in detail, or is there anything like you would hold back, or like how much of that do you share with Auburn?
I think everything up to where like the ring is, and then exclude the ring part. It's like, hey, this is what the dream was about. Just
Okay.
so that like connected by some kind. So
Okay. Right. Okay.
works.
Seems like you've got some sort of connection, or one of you does. Seems like it asks more questions than it answers. Could be it's all true or none of it. Could be some mischievous magic we don't know about. Perhaps she was trying to intimidate you or get under your skin. Who knows now?
And she said she doesn't know anyone that could potentially speak to the dead, right?
That's right, honey.
Sure. Originally my thought it was
That dog won't hunt here.
that's what both of us said. Oh, good. We'll just
Anything else we should inform her about?
I had one or two. It's okay. There. Thank you.
I guess maybe that we'll be stumble upon the rangers soon. We're right next door to them. Or at least to where you marked on the map.
Right. I do believe somewhere to the south of where we are now, basically in any one of those 4 hexes. If the Fangwood Forest has moved about as much as I think it has, there should be a redoubt there.
Anything else we should ask? Or explain?
Yeah, anybody else have business with anybody in camp before we head out? Boosh, you're kind of quiet. You got anything?
No, I don't have any business that I can think of.
Okay. All right.
What are the reprimands with Kinning, by the way? Oh no, she didn't end up killing the person. Never mind.
Right.
Time you remind me shit happened.
That's right. And now, who carries the amulet, by the way? Talisman, I should say, rather, that Auburn originally gave to Hunter, and then gave to
Well, you
what?
said Bushman cut. When Sebastian died, the
Sebastian.
chick grabbed it.
Right. Sebastian's
And
second would have grabbed it and brought it back, but you guys as a group would decide who carries it next. And I do have a little something for that since we're back in camp before we head out, a little lore to go with it, but I need to know who's carrying it moving forward.
I vote we give it to the most responsible member, Fallon.
Mhm. Mm.
Why did I know you were gonna say that?
So you're not the most. You're not bloodthirsty like 90% of us.
No. I feel like every time this happens, just like, oh, I'll make a different character that this isn't gonna happen to. And no, it hasn't happened. Somehow my character always ends up being like Team Mom. Anyway, yep, sure, Fallon will take the amulet. I don't remember what the amulet does, but she'll take it.
Okay. So this amulet is in the symbol. My gosh, it's been a while since I've thought about it. It of
Tancred.
Auburn's god. It's a tankard. Um,
Oh, right. It can stop time.
that's right. Yeah, it's basically been our Omega 13 device, and it allows you to stop time and rewind it and replay a mistake that has happened. However, you look at it and you can tell that something has happened to it. It has a pretty significant crack going down the middle of it. You think that this could mean that it may not be working the same or at all for much longer.
Hmm.
Basically, the idea behind it was to kind of help you guys through, a sort of tutorial phase of the game. But you're getting close to the end of part two, so it wasn't intended to last forever anyway. The rails are about to come off.
No more training wheels.
That's right. That being said, with training wheels, we've freaking Arcane died what 3 times? Well, two, and then had to leave. But yeah, still pretty dangerous with training wheels. All right, where would we like to go? Corey had to step out and go pick up Logan. So, Brad, you're still with us?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
listening.
You have rested, correct? Spending a couple of days
We
healing and stuff.
have rested. How many days? Did you say a couple?
Do we need a couple? I'm good with one. I don't know
Okay.
how damaged everyone
There's
else
just
is.
things that I'm keeping track of in the background, so I just need to know how long you rested.
Yeah, because the enemy's coming. We just
So,
needed to go get the rest of the group to bring them up to where we were so that we could share the rations and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Well, we
yeah.
think that's
Jet was very happy to see all the dried meat and fish and protein from Keelok's storehouses. It was a nice, refreshing change.
just to know where we're going next.
Yep, that's going to be so. Fallon's in charge of the talisman. Eden, are you still in charge of the campfire and where we're going to go next for today? If you could just maybe take on that role for tonight.
we have no complaints about finding these rangers, right? We don't want to do. So we can do the main story, or we can go and do another side quest. What's the vibe?
Well,
Right.
there's some action.
the side quest would be, to continue to find provisions and continue to look for survivors and gain allies by hunting down redoubts and places where Chernardo rangers are known to be hiding. Or the main quest, which is to embark out and try to find this underground. Well, I guess the main quest is to, like the overall main quest is to figure out a way to counter attack the invasion force. But right now, like for this book, it's to find this underground um, thing that I said. Words.
Underground cave system with the mutant
Cave
person running
systems.
around.
Yeah. And slow mutants, whatever those are.
Would I know my my history
Mm.
with Dark Walkers, Dusk Walkers, and Hayan, sort of like ghost type thing that I am?
Perhaps roll a. Oh, history isn't on there, is it? Society.
Just loading up. What am I doing? History.
Rolling a society check
Society.
to see
Alright,
if you've
here we
ever
go.
heard of slow mutants or something known as an Aegis priest.
A 13.
Okay. You're not exactly sure. You think it could be something to do with um, a collection or a colony of mites, and that's a creature, not the little bugs or insects that bother dogs. Or it could be
Might be.
something to do with the lizard folks, some sort of off branch or offshoot of the lizard folk. But there's nothing. It's kind of vague. You've got just kind of a general idea. Nothing really concrete ties it. You're kind of lost amongst just a few things that you're taking from here or there that you're probably trying too hard to jam in. So, not really a clear idea of what a slow mutant might be. Just on the face of the word, it could literally be something that has mutated from something else that is either slow moving or slow witted. Any of those could be a possibility with a roll of 13.
If this turns into like a mountain chicken scenario, I might laugh.
I'm making mountain chicken. Okay, got it. All right, moving on.
I thought it was mounted chicken.
It's a frog.
What is
I
a
don't know why
mountain chicken?
Don't know why
It's a
a mountain
frog.
chicken is a frog.
It's a
Yeah,
hilarious frog.
it's like it's a massive frog, like the size of a dinner plate. But yeah, it's called a mountain
They
chicken.
call it a mountain chicken just because
For
humans are
reasons I do not know.
stupid.
Because someone thought it was funny. And that's why we do this.
Yes.
It's commonly known in Australia as
This
an
would be
in-joke.
good.
Okay.
An indigo?
In joke.
No.
In joke. Yeah. We have those in Canada too.
You have to be in on it to then know the joke.
Excuse me. Okay.
Okay, where are we going? Where are we going?
We went south is what he decided. We're going to explore this little area right here. Right.
Okay, on the edge of the.
Right here. Yeah, at the top of the R.
What does connect to the previously blown up bridge? That's not too far away.
It does. That's right. You could visit the bridge that is in this space if you wanted to. So I guess, yeah, let me pause there for a second because we have basically gone all the way around the gorge or whatever it was that this bridge was spanning. Um, you know basically from where you are on the map that you could go to this side of the bridge if you wanted to, uh, as well as explore um, the main area of this map as well. Get a little twofer. And I guess, Ben,
Let's
that
do with
question
it.
is to you because you're leading us today.
Let's do it too far.
Okay, why not?
Yeah.
I'm not. And
All
Okay,
right,
you have a voice.
yeah,
Yeah.
please. Yeah, I want to play with all of you. Um, all right, let me pull up this map.
must be a few things in this area. You're chirped up a little bit.
Mhm.
A giant red dragon appears above us, showering us in
And he
flames.
goes straight for
Hi guys.
Eden. Okay,
Shakes his hand and says,
get
"Good
rid
on
of
you."
that one. Grab you guys. Get y'all over here. Ooh, sounds like he's close. All right, that should work
Ah,
to start us off. All right, I believe I got this right. Okay, not to scale. All right, so don't blow me up on the notes. Um, but this is representational of where the bridge uh, ends and begins.
this is the end, my friend.
This is a nice map. I kind of remember. Oh, it looks similar to the first one where we killed the not killed, beat up the other adventurers.
Yes, except it's covered in ice. Very perceptive. Well, it's a little different. But yeah, very probably the cut from the same, you know, basic structure, and then modifications were made.
It looks nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, while I am looking for something to go on this map, um, there you are. Hello. So you get to the location, and um, nothing really jumps out at you. You can see the bridge in the distance, that it's still destroyed. Nothing doesn't seem like any efforts have been made to try to repair it or re-bridge it. Uh, and if you were to look, there would be some very old tracks leading back to the west, away from the destroyed bridge.
What do the tracks look like? Do they look like animals or humans or
I
both?
believe they're all are they goblins?
Railroad.
Yeah, it's a railroad. That's right. You have
It's a train.
discovered industry.
Train tracks.
Um, I would need a nature check if you want to know the specific types of tracks.
Okay.
Did we not get told it was goblin tracks that's why we had to blow up the bridge?
You would assume, but Brad asked a specific question, and that would be how he would get
Mhm.
his answer, if he doesn't remember.
I roll nature.
Um,
Roll it one-
yes, nature.
I hate nature.
Yeah.
Got 0 bonuses.
Hobgoblin tracks, you bugbear tracks, and the beasts that they ride. That's what you make out.
Oh.
Suddenly, you hear the sound of several dogs barking coming from the west in your immediate area.
And have we come into contact with dogs before? We have, haven't we? What did they signal to us? Can anybody in the party remember?
Well, man, you're a little far away there. I couldn't quite hear what you said.
I was just asking if anybody could remember fighting dogs, and if
Oh.
we did,
Much-
who was accompanying?
Right,
What could we discern from dog
right.
barking?
Okay, sure. Yeah, another nature roll, I guess, would maybe give you a little bit more information. Anybody that's interested?
We do know the hobgoblins use dogs.
Okay. So this is wolves. And, you're in the forest, so kind of tracks that there would be wolves. These sound very close, and they sound very agitated, like they are perhaps encountering something, attacking something, hunting something. You don't know. Something has got their fur up, as it were.
They're coming towards us, or
No, but they are very close. You see where I'm pinging? Let me.
I got to move my
There.
character.
Oh, have y'all found yourselves on the map? I guess I should have started with that.
Yep.
Okay, great. So they are stage right. They are just like real close.
Okay, I'll alert everyone if you haven't heard it for themselves, and suggest that we get in defensive mode
Okay.
and in that direction. See what's
We
happening.
hunt the hunters. Show them what it means to be prey.
We don't want to be prey. That's why we're going to be prepared.
Can I stealth?
Yes.
Start sticking to the shadows? Cool.
Yep.
And I will too.
Okay. Roll me stealth. Okay. Eden, you are successfully stealthed. Ola, you are not. But you don't know that. You feel like, yep, this is stealthing. This is how you stealth. Dasani, Nessa,
Yeah, I can stealth.
I should check that out because my history says a lot about stealth. It should be a lot better than that. But anyway, I don't need it now. We'll play with what I got. Hey, Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie.
All right. Yep. Noted. Okay. All right. So they kind of sound like they get closer for a second. Like you expect to see them come into view here, just like, and then they kind of run off and get further away.
The dogs are chasing something in the other direction.
We could chase them if we want.
we don't need to chase them, but we just need to know that they're not attached to anything like hobgoblins or something.
Sure.
If they're just
Maybe
in
let's head-
nature, well, they're just wolves. It's not a problem. It's part of life in the bush.
Maybe let's head over to where we heard the sound and see if we can see any tracks then.
Okay, I'll follow you.
You'll stealth over there.
Yep,
Real
I'll stealth
sneaky
while I'm
like.
stomping really loud.
Okay.
It's like the Pig Panther stealth where you're on your tippy toes.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm gonna reveal a little bit more of the map to you guys.
There look like some wolves there.
Are you moving your character to come closer? I'm not standing out here all on my lonesome.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Alright. Just then, when you get that close, another wolf who looks exactly like this one comes bounding out of this tree, regards you briefly, and keeps running up to join the pack. So all the commotion is coming from up here. And
This isn't normal.
as you get closer, yeah, you're within 25 feet, so I'll go ahead and we'll do this scene like right here. As you get a little closer, there is a little, sort of a little cave built in to the, how about black, huh? Built into the mountain here. There we go. And they seem very intent and furious and anxious about trying to get into whatever has gone into that cave. They've started digging and like halfway charging in, and like, you know, just how wolves do. They're very agitated. But they might.
Can we?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we get a look in the hole or cave or whatever it is, or we can't
Pretty.
get that close?
It's pretty
Is it a
dark.
hole?
You're fairly close, but there's a lot of underbrush and trees and wolves in the way, and the cave inside is very dark. You can't see very far into it. You would have to get closer.
Okay.
Darius, is there something I can roll to see if throwing a smoke stick would disperse the wolves?
Maybe. You want to think about what an action that you might do what might
How
happen.
affect them?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let me come back to that. Fallon, Boos, are you hanging out in the back? What are y'all doing?
Fallon's mostly just observing for now.
Okay.
Yeah, Death would probably be just preparing.
Okay. Okay, so give me a nature roll. Eden.
20.
Okay. So In numbers, in great numbers, wolves are fearless. They're pack animals. There's only 3 right now. One of them has already lost interest and run off. You're fairly certain that if they feel threatened or overwhelmed or outnumbered or whatever, that they would most likely flee, rather than attack something they didn't know or understand or think that they could take.
That's the case, maybe Eden will just call over the others. It's like, there are just a couple of wolves, we can scare them off. I'm intrigued about what's in this hole.
So you say that out loud? You like call to the
Yeah.
others that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you're gonna make some noise doing that. That wolf that looked at you before turns around, sees you, growls and barks. The other 2 sort of stop what they're doing, look at him, look at each other, look back at you guys, and they actually cheese it.
Cheese? Oh,
Run
they run
off.
away. I see.
Yeah, they run off.
Oh, damn.
Now, as you approach the cave, you hear language.
Is it undead language or a language that we can discern? Or
Yeah. Sorry, the wife just came back into the door, and I'm looking it up. Give me just a second. Gotta. Hey, Logan. Hey, honey. No, no, I'm looking up something. You just. I'm sorry, I forgot what language they speak. Give me just a second. Buy a minute or 2 to let Corey get a chance to get back on too. Here we go. Okay. Um, does anybody speak Draconic?
no, not me.
Nope.
Okay. If you may not speak it, but if you know what that language is, that is what you hear. So, Draconic. And out from the cave walks some creatures that you're pretty sure you have never seen before.
Oh,
We just
no,
shoot these,
lovely.
right? We just kill these.
Just burn them with fire. Don't even engage. Just burn with fire.
What in the
Yeah,
hills have eyes is this?
yeah, they are pretty terrifying looking. Um, roll me a just a perception check. Let's see if I can give you just a little something beyond this photo, because this is a very distracting photo because they're so hideous. Um,
Oh my god.
I got a 24.
okay. They appear to be dressed and geared as like a hunting party. So they have clubs, they have some javelins, and they are dragging out with them a small carcass of an animal that most likely made its home in this cave.
Okay.
Carcass animal, home cave. Do they seem hostile?
Well, so when they first come out, they don't they are defensive, but they are watching in the direction of where the wolf's gone. Um, and then they kind of sweep their eyes back to the right and see maybe two of you. The rest of you are kind of far off and probably behind the trees. So they look surprised actually, and they kind of like stop and hold their weapons in front of them. Um, and they kind of crouch down and take a defensive position. And they start slowly, with their backs to the wall, moving to the right, off in this direction.
Before they get too far away,
Threaten,
I feel like we would stop them.
calling, saying something at you in Draconic. And gesturing with their spears and their javelins, like in a pretty much an international universal language of don't F with us and we won't F with you.
Look back at the right. What do you guys think we should do with them? Should we just let them go?
Live and let live.
I say we move on.
But they probably are not aligned. Yeah, I'd say they're not aligned with the enemy. So the enemy that's not my enemy is my friend. I
love that
backed
laugh.
off enough to get close to the other guys, and I'll ask,
Does
anybody know anything about these guys?
Yeah. So far, they don't. You got anybody that wants to can roll? What did I say earlier? Was it nature? Let's see. I would allow, now that you've seen them in full, I would allow nature, occultism, or society.
And what about my special one that I made up, sense motive?
That would tell you what their, yeah. If I was thinking the question was, what are they? If you want to roll sense motive, that would tell you a little bit more about what you think they might have been doing, or what their motives are. But yes, I would allow sense motive.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, well, I'll do that at the same time as they're doing that because
Yeah.
I don't know anything about them.
Okay. All right. Okay.
20,
So
not bad.
I'm going to start with Ola. You get a really good look at their gear and their game that they have caught. And it's small game, except for I guess the big prize that they would have won today was a bear cub. That they're dragging a little bear cub body out of this cave. But for the most part, it looks like the majority of the game that they've been successful at collecting and hunting were basically geckos. Now, this is Pathfinder in a world of magic and monsters, so these aren't just your typical little 3-6 inch geckos. They're pretty large and intimidating. That could be a problem. But anyway, this is a hunting party. They're and you think that they are either hunting for sport, for food, or for some ritual. You do not know which. The only other roll that's going to get something would be Dasani. With a perception, you think that the only thing that makes sense is that these have to be what is known as slow mutants. You're not even sure what they could be a collection of. What if it's, I mean, they're humanoid, but that's about as far as you can get. Are they mutated with the earth, with stone, with some other element, with some other creature? There is just not enough to go on with what you are seeing from these subjects.
But we
Yeah,
kind of know
definitely.
that it's not natural, right?
Well, I'll be happy to.
What was the question? Something about what was unnatural?
We know that these aren't like a natural occurring thing, that these are a mutation.
I feel like the word mutant kind of is a good hint in that direction.
Could be a stereotype. Who knows? You don't know enough about this creature to make an assumption one way or the other at this point.
I feel pretty confident in my
I'm happy to
original.
let it pass. I don't know enough about him.
That was a weird occurrence anyway. What's in the cave? They left it, right?
Yep. What's in the cave? Scat. Bear scat, mostly. Dead animals that bear would have collected in their cave. The remains of the recent fight where a baby bear cub lost. You can see some of their tracks in and out, which is a very unusual track. Not like anything you've seen before. And then about the time, there's not much to this cave, so you kind of go in, you go out, you see what there is to see. You hear a roar somewhere off in the distance, and you can't help but think, somewhere close, Mother is not happy.
We just got caught inside when the
No.
other guys are already gone.
Right, they're gone. You're
Another
out.
bear will be
It's
after
it's
us.
not a very big cave, so you kind of poked your head in, saw what there was to see, came outside, looked around like, geez, that was weird, right? Right. And then roar somewhere, not too far off. There's a mama bear. Wondering where her baby bear is.
Hey, bear.
What do you do?
A bear would be pretty good with provisions. Especially hides as well to make stuff. If only we had someone that made clothing.
Oh.
Rest in peace, Sebastian. But who knows, he might not be dead.
True story.
Hill bear question mark?
We could, yeah.
A bit closer.
Does it sound like the bear is getting closer, or is it still pretty far away?
Pretty far away.
Not in our direction, to the right, where we were going to go.
No, off, I would say northwest. Kind of in the opposite direction that the quote-unquote slow mutant, question mark, went.
So they're walking towards the bear?
No.
Oh, wait.
They have exited stage right. They're heading to the east. The bear seems to be coming from the west, northwest.
Well, should we go east as well to
Well,
explore?
Valen has no intention of being between Mama and her baby, so she wants to get out of there.
Okay, let's go west.
Bro agrees.
Probably a good idea.
West would be towards the bear.
No, sorry. The bear noises are coming from. Sorry, guys. You came to get to where the bridge is. You came to this hex, and you crossed over it in a westward direction. Okay. The slow mutants came out of the cave. They escaped to the east, back from the way you guys came. The bear sounds like it's somewhere northwest of your location.
Well,
Similar to where the
Valen
bridge
wants
would
to
be.
go the opposite direction of wherever the bear is coming.
There you go. To the east. And basically to the second part of this map.
Yep, let's go to the second part. I'll follow Fallon.
Okay. Let me grab you guys. Oop.
Oh, that tickles.
God, why do you grab us and move us?
I like
I don't like being
grabbing.
manhandled.
I like grabbing you in places.
It's a bad touch.
I need an adult.
It just reminds me of the scene from a Night of the Museum, where the little guy gets picked up. Like, stop manhandling me. Oh, nice.
Oh, an underrated movie, honestly. It was far better than I don't
For
know.
credit for.
For such a weird concept, it was actually a pretty good movie.
Hmm.
Okay. Here we go.
Teleporting to death.
You guys see yourselves pinging everybody. Let me know when you have found yourselves.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Nessa, Ben, Corey.
Don't see Stabby.
No, Stabby's not on there.
I was a little concerned, I'll be honest with you. I come back and Stabby's not on the map. Be more upset than that mama bear.
Go look in the cave.
All right.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
want to keep on traveling till something happens?
Yeah. Well, this is it. Something has happened. So yeah, you get to the back to the northeast east side of the map, and let me I need to drop something in here real quick. I need a guy.
Good guy. And again, if this is another fucking old evil person that lives in a fucking cabin,
We'll just send you in. It'll be okay.
we'll
Hit
burn
him
down
that
the
one
entire
time.
forest.
That's all that matters.
This forest is cursed. It's full of old
Eden, you
people.
got this one.
It's full of evil old people.
Why does it smell like mothballs everywhere?
Okay, there we go. Now,
Why is
There's-
the weather's originals? No.
Okay. you hear some thrashing, some shouting, some sounds of distress. Let me. Oh God! God! Oh, awful! The things. Oh, help! Is anybody out there? Oh, jeez! Help! And in front of you, down this slope. I don't know what this is. This crater, I guess. There is what appears to be some good old-fashioned quicksand. We haven't had quicksand in this adventure yet. And there is a guy that appears to be stuck. He is sunk into the quicksand to the just below his arms, so to his armpits, as it were. He has It looks like there's a few of his personal belongings, like a little backpack or something, over here by these trees that he's tried to throw maybe and get some limbs to fall out of this tree or whatever, to no avail. And he has just nothing left but to sit here and yell and slowly die. And this is where you find this guy. And so what do you do? Do you come out and do you make yourselves known? Do you make yourselves seen?
Honestly, I'm picturing the
I won't worry
whole.
about the rest
Can
of the
you
group.
not piglet? No, I cannot not. But I can tie a bow.
To be fair,
I'm going to get my rope out and throw it down to him and wrap the other end around the tree at the base of the tree where I'm standing.
Okay, so slow
So
it down
he
a
can
little
pull
bit. So
himself out.
you come out and make yourself seen, and you're going to come and help him. Let's just kind of slow it down a little bit because there's
Yes.
stuff happening here. Okay, so he sees you and he says you 3 different ways. It almost sounds like surprise, question, and humor, laughter. You, you, oh, you there, please, help me. I'm stuck in the quicksand. Oh, thank God. Yeah. And then he sees you going to tie the rope and stuff. Okay, then go take it from there. That's what he says so far.
Destiny says he could rescue him in a
Yep,
matter
so
of
the
seconds
tree-
if you guys want. Like,
Well, by the time
Destiny.
you get there, I'll have the rope trained down to him so we can do both.
All right. Destiny uses stepping
You're probably going
stones.
to teleport him or fly him through the air.
Yeah.
Well, Destiny's just going to use the stones to grab him and lift him up.
So, walk me through that. How does that
Sure.
work?
Destiny will create stepping stones, a 20-foot path. So it's come right by him. He puts his hands on the stones. And then he uses his action again to shift the stones from the way he's holding to be at the end of the 20 path. Back to where Destiny is.
So, so that I like the idea. Just walk me through the logistics. Do you have to touch the stones to place them?
No, he just literally has to be able to see the path, and well, I point to the destination I want to make the path. They shift while 20-foot go, and then because I can just control the path to shift the 20 feet, and because I just float there,
Okay. Yeah, I don't. It's not specific in that description because I don't think they thought of what would happen to send it underneath the surface. But I don't see a reason why you wouldn't be able to. You're basically making them one at a time and then manipulating them down in a stair step type pattern until it gets to wherever his feet are underneath the quicksand, and then he
oh
can
no,
literally walk up it like stairs, right?
no, like literally just have them grab onto the side of the path, then just have the path pull him up as it rotates.
Oh,
So you
damn.
never have to, because I have to be able to see where it is.
Very cool. Okay, excellent. What is everybody else doing while he
I'll
is
start
doing
looking
this?
all dejected, and I'm feeling all dejected because I wasn't the hero, and I'm
Yeah,
doing my rope
you're over
back
there
up
tying this
in the
knot,
bag.
right?
Yep, outdone.
All right.
I think Eden's just lying back
Um.
waiting, watching.
Okay.
What is going on?
Boost, great idea. Give yourself a hero point. Um, the
Oh,
the
uh-oh.
stepping stones pull him out, and as his body comes up out of the quicksand, you see that it was not a person, but a centaur. And he, I guess, steps over to the ground and starts cleaning himself. Oh, jeez. Thank you so much. I can't. I can't even believe just to begin to explain to you how, and he looks at all of you again. Oh, for the love. This is awkward. Oh, God. Jeez. Ah, man. Ah, fortune pricked me. Oh, thank you so much for saving me. He walks over to his backpack and like there's like apples that have spilled out and he's like collecting his stuff, right? And he's just kind of, he's got apples and other fruit and stuff that he was carrying in his backpack. Kind of picks it up and puts it on. My wife's gonna kill me for this. Listen, thank you very much. You've saved my life. He looks at you guys all again. Oh, it would have to be you guys. It would have to be you. Oh, my
Which bar was he in?
huh?
Which bar was he in? We obviously
Which
have
bar?
seen each other somewhere, and he thinks we're
Yeah.
yeah.
No, he does not. You don't recognize him from any bars. Um, he does say, "Look, you've saved my life. My water is yours. I have some food here. Would you have lunch with me? It's the least that I can do." And I will tell you a story. Oh boy, it's a doozy. You're, you guys are gonna laugh. Oh boy.
Fallon is feeling charitable, so she'll
Okay, I'm
sit
happy
with
that.
the centaur fellow.
Yep.
Okay.
Follow suit.
So he doesn't go very far. He feels like this little place is kind of nice. It's hidden. It's well protected. So he just moves safely away from the quicksand area, starts kind of cleaning himself off into this little pile right here. That's the pile of stuff that he's had to clean off of himself. And he starts pulling some stuff out of his backpack, mostly fruit, but he's making he'll take an apple out and he'll set it over to the left. He'll take another apple out, he'll set that one over to the left. He pulls another apple out, puts that one to the right. And so he ends up making like two piles. And he goes, all right. And then after he's made the two piles, he quickly kind of like shovels one of the piles back into his backpack. Please, sit down. This is, I need a minute here.
Yeah, we have to go down into.
Yeah, y'all need to come down here and join him in this little area. Yeah.
Without going through any of this Tiki Wiki.
Right. Yeah. Go around the quicksand. He is a fairly attractive centaur. High cheekbones. Small mouth. You're not sure if his nose dominates his face or overwhelms it. But you know, he's a good-looking guy, clean cut, and he introduces himself as Jork. Yeah. So my name is Jork. As you can see, I'm a centaur, and I've been traveling through the Fangwood.
And I am Arla.
Allah. Yes, you are Allah. Yep. And you? He kind of goes to the next person.
Fallon.
School night. Fallon. Yep, yep. You're Fallon. And you?
I am Ro, and I want to know how you know us.
Yep. Yep, I bet you do. Well, you've saved my life, so I'll tell you. And he grabs one of the apples out of the pile that he's made. He takes a bite out of it. Apples. Anybody? He takes another bite.
They look nice and edible, do they?
They're my favorite. I mean, I know the stereotype and everything, but I love apples.
Fallon politely declines.
I get it. Yeah, I probably wouldn't eat my apples. And he turns and looks at his backpack. Yeah, I wouldn't. And he looks back at you guys. Oh, right. Yeah, that might be funny later. So, yeah. I guess I should start from the beginning. Until recently, I been working for the Iron Fang Legion. Yeah, I've been a messenger. I've been to transporting missives between camps and stuff. Potential allies, you know. Well,
He thinks this is a good place to start, and we're not going to kill him after this?
maybe I should just show you. And he reaches into his backpack and pulls out a couple of like wanted posters, basically, with all of your likenesses on them. Yeah, this is the real awkward part. I mean, you just saved my life, and You don't owe me anything at this point, but I'm being completely transparent. And if you spare me, I promise, hand to hoof, I will not cause you any harm. And in fact, I will give you some important information that I think I could help you. And then he basically tells you that these are his woods, but it's sort of the story of just being caught under the thumb of the oppressive army. He's one centaur. Um, he chose to serve them and participate rather than just be destroyed or enslaved.
He would have been better off being 50 Cent.
So he's not like a loyalist to the Iron Fang. He's just someone that got caught up in all this.
That's the story. Yeah.
Is he someone we can use to be our
Sim-
like a spy?
Informant?
That's a much better word.
Are
What's your
you
role? What
are
did
you
do
saying this
here,
out loud?
Superman? Yeah, I'll ask him what he did. What was his job?
Oh, like specifically? Well, recently it was oh boy, to hunt you guys down and bring you into the camp. You know, possibly get you to eat my poisoned apples, which are not these apples. These are the good apples, I promise. He takes another one and he eats it. Yum yum. See, no side effects at all. Those other apples. Jeez, I know. Oh man, this looks bad. Jeez. Ah, can you tell I'm not good at this?
I was about to say, you do suck at this.
I mean, this is you guys. I can't. You guys, of all the people to come around and pull me out of. I mean, and for the love, where did the quicksand come from? God bless it. I really wanted a redo. I just don't
Where
have
are
any
the
magical way
group?
to take myself back in time and just redo this day. Ugh.
Do you
How
want to
did you
start
get
again?
stuck in the
Like, how many are
quicksand?
in these groups?
Oh, the typical reasons. I was jackassing around, staring at tail instead of watching where I was going. uh,
I mean, I'm sure we can give you a chance if you want to try and capture us again. That's fine. We can wait.
no, I mean, my horse heart really wasn't ever into it. They made me part of their infrastructure, promising me all this glory and honor and advancement and blah blah blah. And just that's not me. But I did have to make them, certain assurances and promises to save my skin. But you saved my life. I can't very well even try at this point.
How many troops are nearby? Where are they stationed?
Right. So what that so I will basically I'll be more than happy to tell you everything I know. Uh, in exchange for the not killing me and all, and no enslaving me or no imprisoning me. You have to let me go my way, and you go your way, and yeah, that well, there's one other contingency I could think of that just might a small chance of happening, but if it were to happen, I would ask one more thing, and then if you agree to that, I will tell you everything I know, and which includes where. Oh, do you guys know this? I haven't seen your tracks around in the southwestern side of the Fangwood, so I'm guessing you haven't found it or know that. He looks around from left to right and leans in. the Iron Fang have a camp in the forest from which they are directing their soldiers to find you.
That's a pretty good.
So we
Pretty
need to know
good.
how many troops where they are.
Oh yeah, I will draw you a map. If you got a promise though. Do you promise?
Of course, yeah. No problem.
He looks at
Oh, why do you have your
somebody.
fingers
Does
crossed
somebody
over
else
there?
promise? I will tell you this. The name of the camp and who commands it.
And where it is.
Yep, and the map. I will draw you a map and tell you everything I know. Oh, I also know something. Yeah. Well, you guys, we were supposed to also be hunting these rangers or hunters or something. I can forget their name, but it's always a weird. It's one of those weird names. It's not very common. Doesn't really stick on the tongue or the brain. I have it written down somewhere, but they're supposed to have a camp nearby. I didn't see any of your trail or your tracks in that area either, so I'm assuming you haven't found it yet. I could tell you what I found there as well. So he's pretty much offering to shave a lot of time off of y'all's searching through the woods. You have to agree to let him go, to not enslave him, or bring him back to your camp or try to use him in any way. And in exchange, he will tell you everything he knows about the camp, who's in it, how many troops it has, and some information about the Chernasardo Redoubt.
Yeah.
Rose says you realize you have to agree to the same for us. You cannot let anybody know that you saw us here.
Of course, there's there's one stipulation. If unlikely, very unlikely, unlikely to happen, but just in cases, if we ever meet again, and when you,
We don't know you.
if you run into me again, and there's any Iron Fang around me, I don't know you, and you don't know me, and I might have to pretend to like, scare it, and punch and grab and stuff. Please don't kill me.
Yeah. Just tell us what we need to know. You'll be safe.
Right.
Well,
He doesn't have to roll insight to not trust Brad's character. He's looking at everybody else. Is everybody else good with that agreement?
quick
As
question.
long as your information is true
Well,
and you don't try to harm us.
what if we change a little bit and have him kind of in our camp, pretend he's a prisoner, just so he's out of danger, but he can work around the camp and just make it look like we're controlling him. Just so he seems like he's in a bad place right now.
I would just be trading one master for another in that scenario. I don't really do people very well. You two legs. I've had just about enough dealing with you to last me 4 horsemen's worth of lifetimes. That's gonna be a no. That's gonna be a no-go for me.
Maybe we should kill him. He knows too much.
On counter
Wait.
thought. Yes.
Brad, you had an idea?
Your counter thought?
I have a counter. Brad, what's
Eden,
yours?
your idea?
Eden pulls out his grimoire.
My idea.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the information.
Okay.
Well, he's waiting for y'all to agree, so.
Make a decision.
Roll grease for
Uh,
sure.
Yeah.
I will
Very
also
much
agree,
agreed.
however, on one stipulation. If you take this upon yourself without disagreeing, there will be no pain or anything. I think we'll all quite happily agree. Is that okay?
What was
Did he
the-
give us his name?
What was this? Yeah, York. What was the stipulation?
York.
You sergeant?
So I'm going to
No.
cast a curse on him. If he takes this willingly, I'm gonna cast it anyway. If he takes it willingly, all good. If he doesn't, then he has to roll. But yes, I can post the curse. Does he agree to it?
No.
What is the curse?
I must be free. You must agree to let me go freely with no bounds, no bindings. I go my way. I lost his voice. And you go yours.
I agree, but I want a few of his poison apples.
What now?
I want a few of your poison apples.
Oh, sure. You know what? Take the whole bunch. Oh, I keep mixing them up anyway. And he starts yawning.
Nice.
Is this going to be a Snow White situation? Do we need to find his wife to like wake him up from the sleep he spell?
Oh no, sorry. Check this out.
True love kiss?
He kisses, he licks his own hoof. There. Okay, all better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Only I love myself.
It's up to you
Centaur
guys. The curse
with a
would be
big
pretty helpful.
constitution.
I had a pony once.
I know this is beside the
Immune
point, but
poison.
honestly, how can he bend to lick his own hoof? That
Oh, yeah.
feels physically impossible.
Well, yeah, I just
really good mobility.
pick
Is
up
it like
my
a back hoof?
I pick up my front hoof. All right, it still has a knee, and then I bend at my waist like so, and then he sticks out this really long
Not gonna
tongue.
work.
It's like giraffe long.
That's okay. Nope, sorry. That doesn't work. A, horse's knees don't bend that way. B, that tongue would be like
Would go
10
behind
feet
him.
long, and that'd be just like, nope.
That would be
Okay.
his whole digestive tract.
New monstrous nightmare. Burn it with fire. He's the same as the mutant.
Eden still
So
like
now the
holds up
information.
Okay, so I'm gonna post in the invasion server, whatever it's called, the map that he draws. It takes him a while. So while maybe you guys are eating your own food, but you know he pulls out of his backpack some basic art supplies and turns out to be fairly artistic. This is the map he draws. All right, so this is Camp Red Jaw. I always put an M in front of the names of things. That just kind of helps me in my mind. And he starts.
Reminds me that it's a map.
That's right. M for map. And this M with the 7, I've like numbered all the different special locations that you will need to know about inside the camp. So this is some major inside information that you now have of Camp Redjaw. It's not as important at this moment to drop all the details of this. Just know that when it's time, you will know quite a bit of information going into it. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so we've got all the information. I'll whisper to the rest of the guys. We're gonna kill him now, what? Nobody wants to kill him?
I gave my word I wouldn't.
Yeah, as grossed out as Fallon is with the whole like double bending and tongue thing, no, she isn't intending to kill him. Unless he backstabs her.
I've been through a few wars, and you need to do what you need to do, and you need to do what you need to do. That's war.
And what what I need to do is I need to be going.
He's not.
This is an aside, I know. Just couldn't help myself.
Well, to that avail, how do we know that he's not gonna like rat us out the way he gave us the information for the camp? Yeah.
Roll. Right. So you could roll for that. Let's do some role playing here. So at this point, you want to do some insight to see if you think he is lying or if he's telling you the truth for all of it. Okay, I'm not going to do little parts. It is all or nothing. He's either lying about all of it, including the map, and he's going to backstab you, or he is telling you the truth, and the maps he gives you is accurate, and he is not going to backstab you. Ro, you are uncertain.
Of course I am.
You see points and counterpoints to both sides of it. Anybody else?
Yep.
Sure, when I remember my alphabet.
Honestly, this guy seems pretty trustworthy, I'm not gonna lie. He's a pretty good guy.
Why are we trying to kill this man?
I'm gonna spend a hero point and roll again. That's better.
Okay.
Nice.
So the party is split. So maybe have this discussion, have this argument, as it were. Fallon. Well, I'm not going to tell you who's right and whose numbers passed, and if I was going high or if I was going low. The party's split. Half of you think he's trustworthy, and half of you don't. Deal with it. He's working on his second map, by the way. And he asks for your map.
No.
Okay, so then he's making a third. So he then he rips out a piece of paper that he was working on and wads it up and throws it away, and then makes a very hasty, hidden, scratchy map of the Fangwood Forest, and then puts a hoof print stamp on it, like a star on it, where he is indicating that Camp Redjaw is. And I will mark it on your map.
Still think I should curse
a minute.
No, this isn't like a horrendous curse. All it does is let me see where he is.
I said no.
Time. You're writing your maps. Go write your maps.
Just looks up. No curses. No strings attached.
So Ro is just like she She expresses her concerns on if we let him go, that he could betray us, but also he's given us all this great information. We should totally just let him go. She doesn't know, she's conflicted within herself.
Did we not have the same discussion with Edrith? And we ended that with tying him up and using him as a sacrifice for a giant boar, as he says it louder and louder.
He's like, look what I can do, and he pulls out like 3 of the apples and starts juggling them. There, how about that?
Ro also feels that
My character used to be a bounty hunter.
Go ahead.
What's I'm looking for?
My character is a bounty hunter, so I think like cutthroat, and I can tell lies, and then there's nothing wrong with that because I do it as a job. It's like being a spy during wartime. That's why I'm playing it like,
Yeah.
let's kill him anyway.
Right.
That's all I wanted to say.
Well, as a moral guide, Fallon, what's your opinion?
He's stumbling over his hooves in a big way, but if he backstabs us, we just kill him later.
But what if he gives our information to the enemy?
Not like they weren't on our trail already, it just sped up the inevitable.
In all fairness, I'm pretty sure as soon as we turn around, he's going to be still in the sandpit again. It's a very
In which case, there's nothing to worry about.
Maybe next time it'll be lightning sand. So I don't feel like there's any harm in tracking him though, knowing where he is.
Do we have any tracking devices?
Yes, I've been trying to put it on him, but he keeps saying no.
Come on, just this one time. It won't hurt. You'll never even know it's there.
Yeah, I will. My wife will never let me hear the end of it. And
she'll never know.
And my young colt son, Pony Boy, we call him. He'll never forgive me.
Oh my god. I say we put the tracker on him.
Is it like
Balance
tracker or death?
The tracker. Yeah, balancing needs the tracker.
If you track him or don't agree 100%, he's not going to give you this map, or the other map, or the information.
You play a tough botter.
Just wait until he's finished.
I guess the question is, where is our Shorens?
Right.
Yeah, that would maybe be something to ask him in character, or each other, I guess the assurance would be, all things considered, if I hadn't stupidly fallen into this quicksand, we would have met under completely different circumstances in which I'm very good at what I do. I most likely would have gotten one or two of you. And then where would you be? But you
Implying what? You killed one or two of us?
captured,
We,
taken you to the camp.
You realize Eden here has killed a white with one swipe of his hand.
Yes, and the gods will be looking very carefully into how he did that. But for myself, I can say, you know, I'm only sitting here because you got me. I mean, like you got me dead to rights. I've been fully open and transparent, and under the laws of parley, I have shared with you what I know, and I've made an agreement. What you get out of me is you get something that you can assuredly check yourself in the very near future. I will mark on your map where Camp Redfang is. I will tell you who's in charge there. I will tell you their numbers. And I'll tell you what I found it at the Chernosardo redoubt, thereby saving a lot of time. I mean, I've traced y'all through the forest. You're kind of, I mean, I wouldn't say you're meandering. You've got a pretty straight pattern swathing through the middle of the Fangwood, but you're not too hard to find. If I wanted, I could have had the whole army aware of your location. I mean, I know where your camp is. I've known for a while. I was very impressed by the way you took down Gashmaw.
that's disturbing.
Well, that's new information.
So,
I thought you said you didn't know where we were and that you didn't see our tracks.
no, I did. I said I saw that you didn't make any tracks by the camp, so I assumed that you did not know its existence before I told you about it. And I also didn't find any of your tracks over by the Chernosardo redoubt, so figured you hadn't been over there either. So there it is. Take the offer or kill me. I'm getting tired of talking in this voice.
You have another voice?
Well, first, before we decide, tell us about your
No.
backstory, your family, how you grew up, and everything.
Now we're even more suspicious.
My wife's gonna kill me.
Wait, is this your tough voice? Because my goodness.
Okay, we
Pony boy, I've let you down. No. No.
Where did you meet your wife?
No. I met her at the
Pink Pony Club?
oh, thank you. The Pink Pony Club, yes. Oh, how did you know?
I've never heard about that one. Where is it?
Well, it came out of a magical bag. It's kind of a traveling cart, magical traveling cart. Comes out of kind of a mystical kind of thing.
Why would a centaur need a cart float to run in?
Why do cats
They're hard
lick
about
their
it.
balls? What? Is there someone who's responsible for him? Like, who's the leader here?
I think we should let
I
him
left
go.
my horse brush on. Can we wrap this up? Sometimes I feel like I slow down the game, and I don't think that's the case tonight. Sometimes I think it's me. I'm kind of slow around, but right now it's like you guys.
Kill him. I agree. Let's him go. The information's
Yeah.
decent.
Let's get his Yeah, let's
Yep,
get his
yep,
information
that's
and let him
agreed.
head out.
Ugh. Okay.
I've already agreed.
So the map is
I
already
agree
there.
from the start.
And damn, I really do need a drink now. Screw you guys. um,
You go.
yeah. Let's see. The eyes. Where's the eyes? He does tell you that Camp Redjaw is led by Scabvinius. Scabvinius? Scarvinius. Jesus Christ. Scabviston, sorry. Scabviston. The huge bugbear that you escaped from at the beginning of the adventure when you blew the bridge. Scabviston was the bugbear that
Ooh, the tough one.
the big bad uh, enforcer of pain for the Iron
Okay.
Fang Legion. And then he also shares about what he found at the Chernosardo Redoubt. Let's get to those notes. Notes. Okay. The swampy gully is well hidden from casual glances and thus makes an ideal hiding spot. While the ever-present insects and general lack of resources makes it a poor home for the refugees, the location was home to a small Chernosardo Ranger redoubt. This would be the closest one to Fandar. The forest grows really thick in this area, trees pressed close together with their branches intertwined. A gloom hangs in the air. Foliage around the base of the trees is sparse, stunted by lack of sunlight. The songs of birds and noises of small animals have ceased, adding to the eerie atmosphere of the ancient woods. This eerie gully contains a number of standing pools and dead trees, all swarming with insects. The redoubt is a large treehouse built above the depressing terrain, protected from most predators by the muddy water below. The Rangers abandoned the redoubt several weeks ago, and in their absence, something else moved in. And so York basically tells you that there are no more Rangers at the outpost. Only spiders and some other foul-smelling creature.
First one before foul-smelling creature. Was it spider?
Spiders, yep. Some spiders and some other foul-smelling creature. He didn't get close enough to know if there were any supplies left. Or if there was any information left
In
behind
regards to
by the
smelly
Rangers.
creatures,
What was that, Brad?
in regards to smelly things, did he notice the three ugly-looking things? Does he know what they are? That we saw just before him
Oh. You talked to him about the
in the cave.
the little monsters that you ran into. Yeah, you can ask him about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll tell you that. Yeah, those
I'll
are
ask him when he's
yep,
finished.
those
I'll
are
ask.
those are slow mutants. They live in some underground caverns around here somewhere. Um, Worshippers of some rock god or another. And I don't mean the kind like He
Well,
goes,
I
and I don't
can't be
mean like,
busy.
he goes, and I don't mean this kind of rock god. He shoots up the two like rock and roll hook 'em horn fingers, like plays a pretend air guitar for a second, but like rock.
Keanu.
Yeah.
So we needed to find
Yeah,
a
okay.
specific one of those, though. Not just any random slow mutant.
Oh well, they probably all herd together. So if you find one, you could probably follow it back to its home eventually. They don't get out much above ground unless they're hunting. They have a pretty strict religion, if I remember.
Well, I believe our business with you is done.
I'm
Good
done
sir.
now.
Great. So, yep, there's your map. Here's your other map, and I've marked it with a big M. Remember, M for map. And yeah, hey, so remember, again, if we meet again and it's just me, then we're cool. But if there's any Iron Fang around, hobgoblins or anything like that, just pretend these. Boom, boom, slash, slash, pow, fist, fist, and please don't kill me. All right.
Sure you don't want a cool tattoo?
What?
Sure.
What?
Are you sure you don't want a cool tattoo?
Deuces. And he runs off.
I'll get some one day. You watch me.
So, gonna bring you back to the map. We now know two very important things. We know there is a camp in the Fangwood Forest that has somehow popped up, much like the whole invasion just popped up in the Fangwood. And they are using this as a base of operations to send forces out into the woods. We know where it is. We know who leads it. There was one question you guys could have asked York, but you did not. And I'm going to leave it with you to stew on for a week because we're getting close to the end of time. He left the apples, the good pile and the poison pile. I think Boost wanted them. But he also left your wanted posters. And you're looking at them, and the semblance is uncanny. The detail. The only thing that makes sense is that somebody
Did AstraZeneca make
described
them?
your very likeness for them to make these posters out of.
Still 100% could have been Edrin.
So, me to you, the players, you, the players, should know because well, maybe if you listened to the audio archive that I dropped, diary entry number 2, the diary of Lieutenant Scabviston. Your players would only have a hunch as to what this may mean and who might have supplied this information. Any
Bastard.
comments on that?
Fucking crewmate. Probably. Can I yell after him, or is he already well gone? Come back here.
He's gone.
And he...
We can chase
Yeah,
after
I
him.
still reckon we could have killed him.
He's got 4 legs, but we can do it.
Where's the
Maybe
nearest
he'll fall into
Centaur
another
around here?
quicksand pit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
where's the next one? We'll just find him there.
Oh, hey guys, could y'all could I trouble y'all? I found another one over here. Like, I only made it like 200 yards. Don't suppose I could draw y'all another map? Okay. So, do you have the information? Do you have any questions? We got about 15 minutes to kind of talk this out and think about what's going to be happening in the future.
Actually have plans. Like, I think we should probably do some scouting for the camp, and we should take Oberon to the
Yeah.
thing with us.
I will tell you a few things of lore dealing with the camp that he dropped that I just didn't have time to go into in today's game. He knows, he has a pretty good idea of the numbers, like how many and what kind of troops are located there. But he also mentions that there are prisoners being held there.
Did he tell us where the normal trail tracks are for the scouts in between the camps?
Yeah, the main paths in and out of the camp. Yeah. I'll be able to kind of expand on that a little bit in the off week when I break down what is at each of those locations. So you'll have a lot of information to help decide like what strategies you would want to do when and if you guys do raid this camp.
I have missed the ranger camp. It's like a encampment, right?
No.
Like there's walls and buildings. Yeah?
The ranger redoubt was a glorified tree fort.
Might be a good bastion for us to hold down.
Do a Robinson Crusoe and live in a tree.
Well, as we all know, no one looks up, so I think we'll be safe.
I will send you a picture. It's like the area is very well hidden and out of sight, but once you kind of get to it, oh here, I've actually got a picture of it here. It literally is a freaking large treehouse. It's like in plain sight. It'd be hard to find the location, but once you got there, you'd be like, oh, okay, yep, there it is. Let's see here. Also, Fallon, your backpack seems to be feeling heavier than normal. Like you haven't added or taken anything away. It just feels heavier. You went to pick it up this morning. This is the special one, by the way. Went to kind of pick it up and, sling it across your shoulder. You're like, whoa, what? That weighs more than it normally does. Here is a picture, also in Invasion, of the readout. It would be hard to see from the sky, but pretty easy to see once you were in the area.
Quite nice.
Yup. And this is Pathfinder size, so this is a large tree and a very large tree house. Okay. Well, if there are no questions or any more roleplay between you guys, we will leave it there for the week.
I think I'm good for the most part.
Me too.
Sounds good.
All right,
Yep.
Brad. Sorry I wasn't able to meet with you to sort of fix your character.
I